Devin, welcome in, buddy. We're live, Rodney. Smurfy. Man, Starlink screwed me. We're finally back in cell phone reception. Rachel Cole, welcome in. Hey, Rickle, welcome in. We're probably on like 80 fish. I'm getting splashed. It's not very nice out here. Going in. Gonna do our market tomorrow. Trip wasn't red hot as far as action and catch goes, but I got some of the best footage ever gotten. So we got 80 nice great fish on the boat, maybe more. They weren't coming on fast enough to keep us too interested in counting today. Yeah, it's probably horrible reception. I don't even know how far off we are, but we're trolling our way home. Shannon, welcome in, buddy. Ippo, welcome in. Yeah, I'm running off cell phone, Barbara. Unfortunately, we've been out of range, and my Starlink really pisses me off. But we're gonna stay positive. I want you guys to tune in and just hear me rage about Starlink. We've caught some nice great fish. Definitely got dredge cam out running now. Dredge cam, I can't wait to see what dredge cam captured. I think it's the only one we got on slush right now. He was caught maybe 20 minutes ago. Yeah, welcome in everybody. It's good to see everybody. Hey JK, welcome in. It was a mediocre tuna trip as far as catch goes, but it was epic as far as fun and good footage goes. Fishing with Rodney was a blast. Got some treats coming up as far as good footage coming out. Rodney's in beast mode. Got Tommy, we got everybody flinging them over the wreck on good footage. Yeah, I wish, Devin. I'll meet you halfway. We'll trade coho for delicious albacore. Good to see you, Shannon. Good to see you too, Devin, JK, Barbara. Everybody, welcome in. Smurfy, Ippo, James, welcome in. Rachel Cole, welcome. Sounds good, Shannon. I would totally be game for that. Yeah, it's not like a huge trip number-wise, but we're gonna have our sale. I have no doubt that there's not going to be any tuna left, and it should be enough to finance and inspire to go out and do it again. Got everything else pretty well stowed away. These are all full fish. We guesstimate over 200 pounds per tote in here. So we got 4 totes, and then got one side of this fish hold about halfway full. So we might have about 1,000 pounds on the boat. eyes down, rock solid. If you rock salt your ice as you're layering your fish, you can get temperatures as low as 28 degrees, 27 maybe. Hey, welcome in, Basile. Welcome in, Richard. Yeah, the pond's been beautiful until today. Yesterday it came down, got real nice. But the bite was off yesterday. We drive and hit a couple and drive. Hit maybe a couple 4s and 5Gs that would make you think that maybe the day's about to change. Because that's how it is with these crazy fish. At a moment's notice, they could be just coming on, tight line everywhere. And it looked like we might be getting into those moments, but it never happened. Got some good footage, had the cameras. Goal of this trip was to get the best albacore tuna footage I've ever gotten, and did that. Excited to see. I probably got like 14 hours of footage recorded at dredge camp getting towed. A lot of the time I had it getting towed right here, and then it seemed like it made that corner go off. But it wasn't like enough to know for sure, and it didn't all the time. So as far as the scientific conclusion goes, I think we need more research. But it's been on the whiskey line. I've been fishing the whiskey line all day today, and it's probably going on 8 hours worth of footage. Bouncer, welcome in, buddy. Nancy Drew, welcome in. Hey, when I live stream on the way out, I moderated people without checking in with somebody, and I got this whiny text message that kind of pissed me off. So, but I don't want to, like, how do you guys feel? I like Nancy Drew a lot, and I think she should be moderator, and I like Bouncer Slab too. He's been a pleasure to fish around, and I think he should be moderator. But just don't go crazy on kicking people out, Bouncer. I mean, I know you got beefs with people, but don't go crazy on kicking people out. We don't need none of that crap, okay? Kaboom, welcome in. I'm just moderating people that support the channel that I like to be in here. And I know that people that like fishing channels like to be able to look at other people's pages, and as well as keep the community respectful. So if you got my vote on that, Nancy Drew. And you too, Bouncer. I appreciate your support, all your feedback. It's people like you that encourage me to try harder, and I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Well, me giving you a wrench is going to make somebody cry, but I don't really care, Bouncer. Let him cry. It was the gayest text message I ever got. Sorry. I know that I grew up at a time where that word was I mean, it was in like, what the fuck? Really? Okay. just makes me want to moderate everybody. Yeah, we had this kid, we hired him, and he leaked my number. And Scotty, like, started out being like, yeah, I won't bug you. But he's just, like, gotten way over opinionated and way, like, he sends me text messages when I'm fishing. I don't even have time. I don't look at my phone. You know, I don't even use my phone, really. My phone is like an internet communication device. So text messages are kind of a pain. And to get whiny text messages telling me what to do on a fishing trip is a good way to say, have a nice life there, buddy. He's going to take all his friends with him too, he said. 60 years old, that sounds like he lives in his mom's igloo. Tommy's doing great other than his sunburn. He's not very happy, but he's did great. He's happy to be catching tuna. Yeah, that's what it's always been about up until now. You know, I accidentally deleted Big J during a live stream when I'm working my ass off and my phone's like literally bouncing against my face. But I heard about it and, I fixed it and it was no big deal. And then all of a sudden, he's talking shit in another chat telling me he's done with me. So it's like, whatever, I'm done with you too, fine. And now Scotty, I don't know. They both were acting weird way before all this happened. I don't know. I've never done anything different. I don't really care. This would be the last time talking about it. He's listening, so that's what he was doing last trip, lurking, being weird. Yeah, FF, thanks, buddy. Right on, Big Dan. Welcome in. It's always good to see you. Starkey, welcome in, buddy. Probably I'm still probably 4 or 5 hours out. I can wait until I get Yeah, it's hard. I mean, the job alone is hard. And then this film crew thing that I do with the live streams and everything else is like a whole nother job. And I do them both at the same time. And sometimes it's really hard. And I always felt like Scotty had my back, but I don't know, man. It's just weird. It made me mad, and I haven't slept. But I just want to make sure and clarify how I feel about it. Yeah, Phil is the captain of the boat. He hasn't been. Smurfy's asking how your wrist is feeling.
Huh?
Smurfy wants to know if you can lift a lot with your wrist, if everything works good.
Oh yeah, no. Everything's fine with my wrist, it's just my sunburn that's killing my ass.
Show him that again. Everything's fine, he said.
I can do all these all day long.
I thought that we weren't going to catch another fish for the trip, like 4 or 5 hours ago, and we've been catching 3s and 4s about every half hour, 45 minutes on the regular. So we're about due for one. Yeah, this is the same boat as the halibut, Devin. Oh, he got roasted, Smurfy. I mean, like, barbecued. I feel bad for him. It was, you know, he fell asleep in the sun in his trailer. That's what happened. When I first heard about it, Phil was telling me about it, and I didn't think it was no big deal. And then, you know, when you see Tommy, you can't tell he's in pain, and you can't see his sunburn behind his pants. And then I saw the sunburn. And it's gnarly, it's bad. And I can see why he hasn't been feeling very good this trip. Hey Tom, welcome in. Good to see you. All these totes here, we got 4 totes that are full of tuna, Tom. We kind of lost motivation to keep a real accurate count today. We're on about 80. We caught 50 on the first day, and then we ended up stuck in like 68-degree water, and we couldn't find our way out of it. And most of the day got ate up, and then we started putting on a few fish in small clusters every couple hours. Last night, we probably ended it yesterday with maybe 20 fish, so that would put us at about 70 fish, and then today probably the same thing. What was did I miss a question? Oh, how much? It's I always forget, too many numbers. This is a what's in this, Bill?
6B53.
6353 and
6B as in Victor.
6 Victor 53.
Yeah.
What's the horsepower? My mouth's real dry.
I ain't got enough teeth to enunciate.
What was that?
I said, I just don't have enough teeth to enunciate.
How many horsepower does it put out?
What's that?
They asked how many horsepower. I don't know if we can clarified that or not. Did you? How many horsepower?
I think it's 180.
180 horsepower.
Pretty sure it's 180. Somewhere around that.
Yeah, we do. We've got all our gear out now. Yeah, we did. We caught some nice ones. Biggest, probably 20 or low 20s. A couple fish in the 20-pound class. Most of them are in the 15-pound range. Maybe 3 that are under 10 pounds. Yeah, Rodney came with us today, Rodney Fisher. Everybody says, "What's up, Rodney?"
What's going on?
Yeah, tuna we're selling at $4 a pound. See land. We were where we couldn't see land for a while. I don't know exactly how far we went out, probably 70. Yeah, we are fishing right now. Just got a small tangle. Show them that jig there, Tommy. Show them that jig. That's been a hot color. Yum, yum, yellow. Sometimes, Shannon, we prefer it. I've seen tuna as close as 2 miles from the dock before, Shannon, out by Humbug. This was, I don't know, 8 years ago maybe? Oh, you're good, Shannon. We love answering questions. Happy that you're here, bud. We need to go plug your boat with tuna. Bring Rodney up there. Have blast fishing with Rodney. First time I went fishing with him. Somebody I've always wanted to fish with. Time flies. A lot of people I want to fish with that the universe has never lined up. I am super excited to put a video together. I didn't quite get my halibut ones done. That's like the story of my life. I bet I got 20 videos that are 3/4 of the way done. But I'm real excited to work on this one when I get home. Absolutely, Shannon knows. We were talking about your content, how stoked we both are that you're on the YouTube. Shannon's just said it would be a pleasure to plug a boat with you, Rodney.
I've plugged a couple boats in my day.
Be fun to plug Shannon's boat with tuna, wouldn't it? That big old standing root. I mean, that's tall. Shannon looks like a tall guy.
Yeah,
and
not that tall.
He
I'll help plug a boat.
He has to stretch when he was shoveling the other day. Looks like what is that? 11 feet deep down there, Shannon? Hey, Green Machine, welcome in. Hunting and Stuff, welcome in. Good to see you, Hunting and Stuff. You too, Green Machine, welcome. flat rod, and Shannon says it's 11 feet deep, 2 holes, hold about 75,000 of greenies, hold 20,000.
When am I going?
When are we going, he says. Get some. It's been very sporadic, the tuna bite. We drive and drive and drive and run gears just to stay awake, and then drive some more, and then we'll get like a flurry. And it's been like that the whole trip. We've had some good flurries closer together, and we've got about 80 fish on the boat. I've seen tuna come on the boat where we caught like 400 in an hour before. Let's see, we could have more gear. We kind of lightened the load because it's windy and the waves are big, and it was causing tangles, so we don't have as much gear out right now as we did. But let's see here, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 11 baits in the water fishing, 11 chances to catch a tuna. Hey, welcome in, Mama Cookie. Hey, Rob, welcome in. Get enough fish that we, you know, it's just a little bonus. But I don't know, sometimes we'll do a trip where we'll plan to catch personal, and so we'll go out with the goal to bring so much to market, and then everybody in our circle gets their supply for canning. But I haven't been canning because I don't really have a place to do it at. I mean, I guess I could, but I don't know. I got so many other projects at my place. But I should can more. It was a rough trip out of the gate. You all saw that we were struggling right out of the gate there, and had some overheating issues that we fixed, and then they came back. Not as bad, but we were on it. And Phil's been pretty much up there more than he wants to be. He was able to sneak back and catch at least 5 or 6 fish, and but he's been up there watching that thermostat like a hawk. And we used up all the water we had on the boat, so we melted ice to replenish our supplies. So we're sitting on water reserves, and everything's been running good since yesterday. Over 24 hours since we've had any overheating issues. It does suck getting hooked, Rob. Hope Scooby's doing good. I'm sure he'll be ready. Tommy's sunburn was bad enough. I think he probably, part of him wanted to stay home because it was bad enough. But he's been talking about catching tuna since January. I took a hook right there. Gotcha, Shannon. Yeah, it's better to have half a soldier than no soldier. Felt bad for Tommy a few times, watching him climb out of the pit with his gear rubbing on his legs. You could tell he was suffering. He wasn't complaining though. I think so too, Smurfy. We did some tuna dances. It is. And long hours with no sleep and not the most comfortable sleeping quarters, and we're still happy to be here. I love that morning bite. You know, I don't care what fishery it is, but there's something a little bit more special about tuna fishing and salmon fishing too. When you get your gear down in the water, first light, and everything's running smoothly, and you start watching for the signs. I love that feeling, especially if everything's looking fishy. And then, you know, when you start catching, you get in that rhythm where you're working on one thing, listening or watching your peripheral vision for your other, you know, knowing it's coming up. Not today. When we first got out, we saw a lot of boats and we started catching fish, so we started pounding on the area, and the other boats moved on out of the area. And so we thought about whether we should charge further up the hill, up more out of Newport area, even a little bit north of that. But we didn't quite go that far. Maybe we should have, who knows. One thing about tuna fishing is having current information as far as, you know, your overhead temperature chart, because things change fast out here, and that makes all the difference. The chart we were looking at was looking beautiful on the way out here, and then we get out here, got no cell phone service, Starlink's not working, we got no way to get anything newer, and we got stuck in 68-degree water for a long time. I think we even saw, the highest I heard we saw was 72. Sweetheart soap. Need to get me some of that, Rob. Oh, nice catch today, Bouncer. You guys got him. It's all good, Douglas. Welcome in. Yeah, unfortunately, Starlink let me down. I don't know, we lost signal. I was running on Starlink out on the way out here and hoping for the best, but even now, Starlink, I'm running off my cell phone signal right now. And I imagine it's not very good. We're pretty far out. Rodney ate the tuna heart. First tuna came on the boat. He took a big old bite out of the heart. Got it on video. And then he took a bite of the first tuna heart yesterday. Yeah, right where I need it the most, huh, Glacier? I'll be live streaming our sale tomorrow. I'm just going to give up on the 360 for a minute. I imagine we'll have a good turnout tomorrow. There'll be plenty of good content to keep engaged. I'm going to wear. I do like this chest mount a lot better, so I recommend. I can show you the chest mount here. It's a cheapie. It was only like 10 bucks. Kind of makes me nervous. But the beard is way safer from the beard. That's where that's where I was having problems before. I was more like up in here. And so what's that? Yeah, Devin's in. Rodney says, hey, Devin, loves your channel, bud.
Anybody that knows.
Oh, sorry. Look, showing me. There you go. Try that again.
Hey, good shout out to everybody. Good to see you, Devin. Having a great time out here on the Crystal Sea. Hopefully we'll get some more bites going here for you guys.
I do have some already edited. That's how slow the fishing was yesterday. I was able to edit a few shorts on my laptop, but I'd have to disconnect this to upload them. But as soon as I end this, I will. Yeah, the beard was accidentally deleting people, and that's really like the initial trigger for all this weird drama that's been occurring since. I don't get it, but whatever. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it, I know that. And I'm going to be done talking about it. But I appreciate everybody being here. Show must go on, right? Hey, NFO, welcome in, buddy. Oh, nice, Devin. Hell yeah. Devin's going to be fishing tomorrow, catching kings, Rodney. So we get to watch Devin yard big kings over the rail up there in Yakutat and be jealous tomorrow.
All right.
That's cool. You bet you're glad to be fishing out of home. Longest tour I've done on a boat is 3 weeks. I've done that a couple of times. That's, it's a long boat tour. Nice, Devin. New wire. What's a roll of wire cost these days, Devin? I need about 10 of them. I'm scared. $530 for a roll, Shannon? That's funny, Bouncer. I like that. Hey, Lee, welcome in. The Holy Mackerel, welcome in, Holy Mackerel. We're just kind of ending up, we're trolling our way home is what we're doing. I don't know how much longer our gear's gonna be in the water. You guys wanna go say hi to Phil? You wanna say hi to chat, Phil? Or you bad moment?
No, just messaging Dave back. He was asking me when we were coming in. I was just telling him we're on our way now. We just heard back from the crane operator. I said to message him when we get close. We'll be there about 8:30 or so. So got it lined up. We'll get lifted out, get parked, and start on some repairs. I got a pair of wrenches and a vice grips holding some water lines closed to keep some water in the engine because we've had some interesting moments this week. So, among other things, I'll just be happy in this thing. Yeah, this does not tell us what direction we are actually going, which is what it's there for. So,
we're driving with the force.
We are going randomly different directions according to this thing. And sometimes it's correct, sometimes it isn't, most of the time it isn't. I head south, it says I'm going west. I head north, I'm going south. I head west, it says west. I head east. And usually it says west, but now it says east.
Oh, it only works for you guys. That's what happened. Our live stream wouldn't work and we had no compass. Hey, Captain Quinn, welcome in. Good to see you, bud.
Look, see, it's going in circles. We're going west, but if you look, we're heading to land. We're going east, and that says we're going west.
Dan G, welcome in, buddy.
Got something going on with my steering too. I hope the steering holds up until we get in. We've got somewhere I'm losing fluid.
Definitely Smurfy. For you, you get autographed everything, Smurfy. Smurfy says we need Fish Tough autographed t-shirts.
Hell yeah.
The Tuna Triangle. We did not find the It's here somewhere.
We found some sort of triangle, but I don't think it was the right one.
We found it.
Things started going in circles.
We found the scattered cluster of biters triangle. We did not find the school. School is still in there. Getting decimated by somebody else.
Real scattered waters. It didn't have a whole lot of anything congregating in an area to school the fish up in a big area. So we've just been randomly passing through patches of fish here and there that are on their way somewhere else. We didn't really see a mass horde of fish there after a school or maybe or whatever. It's just been pretty barren. Such a broad amount of warm water. And I don't know, it was pretty tough to try to find limited information. It was our first trip of the year, so we had to kind of get on the ground to see where we were at. Remember how to do this job. Sometimes we gotta put them training wheels back on. Remember how to do it.
Hope you had an epic season. I think I saw you said it was your second best season up there, Quinn. Congrats, man.
Right on.
I know that's a lot of fish because I just, you know, first time I ever saw that boat in action, I knew it was a Highliner boat because it takes a Highliner to get that kind of motivated fish going and make it happen. But I imagine it's a lot. Second best year. Congrats, man.
Hell yeah, congratulations.
Dan G, I did not get a chance to get your jigs wet yet. We were just trolling out there pretty much the whole time. It was never really fit in a moment to jig.
We gotta check the next weather break and see how many days it's gonna let us see whether we're gonna go near shore or offshore.
We want to go jigging though, because we got some serious quota to catch on near shore live fish.
Yeah, we got a lot of fish to catch. We got a lot of fish to catch in multiple types, but we need to keep marketing our fish too, and the offshore fish is our best chance for that. The near shore fish, we don't usually have quite the same deal, but we'll be working on that.
Let's see, Shannon said something about try iNavX.
I've got that actually.
Yeah, Phil's got that. We were like no service at all. We couldn't get nothing like that working.
Yeah, I finally got inside 35 miles and started getting cell phone reception again.
Phil's even got, like, he can get current temperature with this setup in here.
Yeah.
And
this trail tells you at what temperature the water is.
he's got an awesome channel there at Northern Fishing. Awesome content. So are you back home now, Quinn, or are you still finishing up there? Always feels good after a good fishing trip. Take a little chill time. Got dredge cam out there. Battery's probably dead. I should probably haul it in. Good, honest tires. Unfortunately, I've got most of it. Hard to show. Everything's like ice, and it's not just ice. It's like rock salted ice. So it's like hard as a brick. I do have one fish I can show you though. Oh, there's two fish in here. Three fish in there. That's a nice one. Nice, Shannon. You'll enjoy his content. Oh, I'm so hungry for tuna now, Smurfy. I think this is going to be my favorite fish of the dinner of the year until my next favorite fish dinner of the year. But I am looking forward to it. Tommy and I were joking before the trip about Phil's probably going to bring barbecue burgers, and how if he brings bacon, we're probably going to quit because it's too nice. But he didn't bring any bacon. But that's what I'm looking forward to, some bacon wrapped albacore. But he did make his world famous burgers, 2 of them. We ate burgers a couple times out here. It was nice to get covered in tuna blood. Something primal about it. Feels good. I have tuna blood in places I don't want tuna blood now, but can't wait to get home and fix that. But the tuna blood bath was good. We need that tuna boat that was parked out in front of the dock earlier this summer, Smurfy. That's the tuna boat we need. Five-star luxury tuna boat. I'd like to get a Coast Guard MLB 47 and modify that into a tuna boat too. That would be a fun tuna boat. We wouldn't be going in ever as long as there's fuel. If you owned one of those boats, would you try and flip it on purpose if you owned an MLB 47? I think I would. I'd have to see. Bloodshed, welcome in. So I was all bragging how much better I like this chest mount, and something came undone on it. Looks like an easy fix. Sorry about all that shaky camera. Patrick, welcome in, buddy. Gonna put these fish down. So those guys are both back there watching the lines. Tuna fishing is different than any other fishing. With other fishing, you wait for your gear to get dragged down. With tuna gear, it goes flying off the water when a fish hits. That would be cool. We would love a bluefin. Three nice great fish there. Yeah, we hand pull everything. We don't have the tuna puller luxury on this boat. We are the tuna puller. They're nice to have though. I like tuna pullers. That's an easy 20-pounder. Putting them to bed, Shannon. What a nice place for them to chill out. A few years ago, we ended up catching some bluefin tuna in our catch, but they were all the same size as the albacore, and they were coming on so fast that we didn't even notice until we were selling them, and our buyer told us. Maybe that's why the tuna aren't biting. They don't like it when you're caught up on your chores. They like to be ahead of the chores. Let's see what that water temperature is here. 62.
Pretty green water. Not quite what we're looking for tuna. Yes, that's possible, but I'm not even going to catch any more tuna. Last couple hours for the transmission. We got 15 miles till we hit the reef. We didn't hit cell phone reception till 35 miles offshore. That's pretty good. 35 miles offshore before we started getting and sending texts. It's not bad.
Yeah, we are, Lee. Tomorrow, I think 10 o'clock is scheduled to open.
Yep.
So if you're local and listening, you want to be there early because I think it's going to go fast.
Yeah, I've already got several people trying to talk me into holding on to 50 or 60 pound orders for them, but for the most part, it's first comes, first served. There's a couple people I'll hold on to a couple for, but I can't hold on to a fish and hope that somebody I don't know is going to show up to get them. Sometimes I will, at least once, for somebody. You don't show up to get them one time on me, that I won't do it a second. But there's a couple people asking me to hold on to a few, so I'll get a couple set aside for a couple of people. But for the most part, first comes, first served. I don't like to hold on to people's orders for them, especially after the weekend, because it's probably about 60% of the time people don't come back with the money to pick it up unless they've already paid for it. That's the reason. Got that one pretty square broadside.
They sell fast, Shannon? Shannon says in the Bay they sell tuna fast when he gets them.
Yeah, pretty low in population area, and I didn't advertise quite as much because I didn't know how well it was going to go being the first trip and as far as we had to go for them. It wasn't clear defined areas in the water to go to. It was pretty scattered water, so I didn't want to over advertise and underproduce, so I just advertised locally for the most part. Still though, I think we got 1,000 pounds or so, or at least somewhere floating around it, give or take. They're a pretty good sized average on the fish.
They are nice. I just threw 320s down there. They're close to 20 anyway.
Yeah. We got a lot of 18, 20 pounders mixed in there, I think. But then again, it's been a minute, so till we throw it on the scale, I should have brought it. We got the scale somewhere on that boat. Why didn't you right there? Why didn't I didn't even think about it? We got a scale. I was pretty curious all day what them things were weighing, and I got a scale right there. Like, why didn't we bring it? Oh, fucking fuck, that's what we did.
Shannon says he tries to put away 500 pounds a year.
Right on.
That's smart. That's a lot of tuna melts.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to where I can financially stockpile some cans of tuna myself for marketing. It all takes money, and it takes money to make money, then it takes money to make more money. If you're going to invest the money you don't have to make the money you need to make money to pay for the money you don't have. It's all a vicious cycle. Need more money to make more money so I can pay more money for making more money so I can make more money. So I can pay more money to do more stuff so I can make more money. Right. It's all about money. But the money's only about what I can do with it. And that is hopefully someday when my kids do school, take me back to Hawaii. That's all I care about. That's it. A couple trips to Hawaii, a couple trips with the kids, make sure they get an education. Unfortunately, I can't afford to pay for them to go to college yet. I'm trying.
Right on, Shannon. That's a great Christmas present. You know, you see on TV, Lee, all the time about these $20,000 fish and these $100,000 fish. But the more stuff I see on YouTube, Brain farting on the guy's channel. I think it's like Vermont. He's a tuna fisherman. He was on one of those tuna shows, and now he's fishing out of Louisiana or Alabama. And he's a charter boat fisherman, and they do tuna trips in season. But yeah, his channel is loaded with all kinds of interesting information about the reality of the $1 million tuna and how it's mostly fictional.
Curious how much of a commission that takes.
Yeah, I mean, it's true, Smurfy. There had to be like some outrageous circumstances to command $2 million for a fish.
There's only certain markets that can do stuff like that. You got to be the right person with the right access to those markets. That's not the kind of markets that are
At the
kind of fish.
Yeah, at the right time too.
Yeah.
That's like the guy that paid $7 million for the banana duct tape to the wall kind of thing, you know? It's like, okay, if you can do that, cool, I guess.
You know the things I do in life, if I can make $1 million for duct tape and a banana to the fucking wall. You know how good of a fucking barbecue I build?
Right. That's a true story. Maybe it wasn't $7 million, but it was something ridiculous. But it was literally a banana duct taped to a wall, and it was sold for millions of dollars 2 or 3 years ago. Time flies. Maybe it was longer. Yeah, that's the guy, JK. You could drop a link for everybody if it's easy for you. I don't mind sharing that guy's channel. There's some, when I get home, I'll dig up the links and post some of this dredge cam footage that inspired me to buy the dredge cam. I don't know, you know, I looked through the footage a little bit, but you can't really see what's on there on a tablet scrolling through at 100 miles an hour. When I get home, I'm excited. I'm sure with as much time as I was dragging it around, had to be something out there. We did hook up a shark on our whiskey line. We could tell it was a shark because of how jagged the break was.
There's a lot of tooth marks, a lot of razor sharp. It cuts into it in rows and then just gone. You can tell that you got a hold of it, just yanked the teeth across it, just snap, done.
Yeah, bananas are bad luck, Lee, for boats. And I believe that 100%. But that banana that got duct taped to the wall and made $7 million was a lucky banana. I would eat that banana. I don't think I'd bring it on the boat though. I got a scary banana on the boat story.
I've got enough scary stories without a banana on the boat. I ain't afraid of a fucking banana no more.
Phil says he's seen worse without bananas. He's not scared. Easy, Phil. It's a banana we're talking about. It's the devil's fruit. I should go pull in dredge cam. I'm sure the battery's dead. So right now I'm risking my camera for no reason if it's not even recording. Should we stack them out?
It's up to you guys. It's 62
We might as well. We might as well keep fishing until it gets cold.
Yeah, I mean, we're right on top of the high spot right now.
Yeah, let's keep fishing.
Look how green this water is. That's pretty green for
Bouncer says you're not scared of bananas. A banana hammock is definitely scary. Yeah, I agree, Bouncer. Banana hammocks are bad. We stay away from those on this boat. I agree, David Humphrey. Little fish whistle. Sometimes the fish whistle changes everything.
Yeah. Out here, that fish whistle up the Coast Guard.
But we're professionals. We never whistle for fish out while we're working.
Yeah.
Only when we're home fishing do we whistle for fish.
Whistle for fish, you think, not fish. It's always bad luck to whistle in the cabin, whistle in the wheelhouse, and whistle up the store if it's snoring. Banana's bad luck because it floats upside down.
Yeah.
I
haven't heard the whistle in the wheelhouse is bad luck.
Oh yeah, you whistle in the wheelhouse, you whistle up the storm.
Oh, you hear that one? That's a new one for me.
You're not supposed to leave for a trip on a Friday, it's bad luck.
Not supposed to leave on a trip for Friday. Don't we do that all the time?
I mean, shit starts falling apart and breaking down. I got duct tape. You got some wire? I'm good. I mean, we got a few jack patches just on this trip alone.
Dungeness crab setting gear on Saturday or Friday morning at 8 o'clock. We gotta wait till Saturday because it's bad luck. Hey NFO, welcome back in. Hey Zyros, welcome in. Smurfy says he was thinking about selling banana hammocks for masks during COVID. You should have, Smurfy.
Yeah, we're on our way. We should be there by about 8:30. Yeah, we're still in 62.5 degree water, but we're in the green water. That's the salmon water here. It's not even cold enough for salmon water, but it looks like it's salmon water. Yeah, we're passing over the high spot right now. Then there was some schools just out there over the high spot. I mean, we've seen some fish run there. There's a salmon around.
That's funny, Bouncer. There'd be even funnier if they made you take your mugshot wearing your mask. So you got Tommy Tangos back there. I think I am. I've been talking about doing it. It's time to commit. Gonna go out there and pull in dredge cam. Thing's heavy. I ran it all day yesterday on the side of the boat with no issues, so it gave me the confidence to send it out there. I think 25 fathoms. Maybe a little bit more than 25 fathoms. Put on my gloves. this in, Tommy. Is what Thank you. I need some help. Can you hold back for a sec? You can pull that in and get it out of the way. This thing will wear you out. success. It's always a little unnerving sending that out there, hoping to see it again one day. Throw a new battery in here, we could take a quick peek at this footage. Oh, look, Starlink's working. Takes a minute for it to load.
Right over there, and pull that thing right off. Yeah. little more weight behind the perspective. If we had that big of a mix of the same thing that we're talking about, we could do it to show up in the office. When the report commissioners
that was the wrong file. There we go. This is the right one. Oh, nice.
You're doing more left, but what the fuck happened to it?
Because we don't have a product anymore. So I'm having to suck the boat to years and years something these guys
Little salami snack.
or their product. Because of that, I'm on the first because we don't on my way in here, I'm in there with this. I'm in the same weather days. We let you know if you want to talk about something the other guys do so we're there and have a conversation. So we can agree with the conversation.
Technical difficulties. How's your fishing been, Lee? Been doing good on the stripers? No. Okay, there we go. It's finally working.
We'll probably see if we can. Let's get together maybe Monday. Monday sound good? Okay. That sounds good.
Got lots of hours of this stuff to go through.
Appreciate it. See you on the inside. Bye.
Trying to find the best glare. Probably a horrible picture.
all the potatoes and everything.
Seeing waves coming over the side over here. Going about 20. Ooh, that's a good one. Bigger than Tommy. night. Kind of a pain out of the water, but in the water it sure works good. They make all kinds of different stuff. I'll start collecting. Hey Shannon, my catalyst froze up, so I haven't been ignoring. I was just wondering why nobody had talked for a minute. This is that dredge like a big fancy flasher. It did seem like it was attracting fish to this corner when I had it coming down. I don't know if you can see that tape line there, but that's the rope. You can see the blue tuna line. That's where it was hanging from. And so it put it just a little bit past the cleat, maybe 5-6 feet underneath the surface. And it was, those two divers were going off like crazy. But it didn't stay like that the whole time, so I don't know, it could have been a fluke. Need more research. Yeah, dealing with this thing in the wind's kind of a pain. Definitely I'm under the water, not flying around. Kind of hard to set too. Just practice. New toys, got to figure out how to play with them. But when I get home, I'm going to share some really awesome dredge cam footage. These are used mostly for like marlin fishing, and I think wahoo, stuff like that. And I had jig cam on one of the planer boards, and I did catch a fish. I haven't had a chance to look at the footage yet, but I'm pretty sure there is an Albacore Tuna recorded getting caught. I was waiting for the right moment to put out another one, but the right moment never came. Came with 12 of these. I only was running 6. I broke one. This is the least expensive of the options they have. This was 120 bucks. for this mount and 12 of these. And then they big fancy ones. I bet you could spend $3,000 or $4,000 on one of these pretty easy. And I bet there's guys who got every color. Gonna go home with about 6 terabytes worth of footage on this trip. That's what you do with your Christmas ornaments at the end of Christmas season, right? Put them away till next year. Hopefully next year's next week. I wouldn't mind a jig day though. I'm not going to be mad if we go jigging. Put Dan's jigs to work. Yes, me and Starlink are not very, well, I'm not very happy with Starlink. They love me. I do not recommend the offshore so far. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's me. Maybe there's just too much stuff to interfere with the signal on this boat. I'll have to build a mound out front or something. You look for a good place for something. This would probably be a good place for it. It doesn't even fit in there. What out there, Tommy?
Okay. What? I told him because I forgot my phone to do it. And it's too heavy with the water, so I need to get it.
Hey Gary, welcome in.
Yeah, quick long stories. They're all back up on the back. Alright, looks like all the
Scotty, what's up? I found a temporary home for it. Looks good in that window, huh? So that's the Cam Troll Pro. Got tons of killer footage to go through with this trip, Gary. I probably got 12, 14 hours worth of footage to go through. And one albacore was caught on a diver with this on it. That diver that I put it on was going off. It was the one behind that fancy dredge flasher. And so I put this camera on it, and then it quit going off for a while. Didn't go off for a long time, and then finally caught one. It's a weird bite. Every time we thought we were going to get into them, or we thought we found them, trickle out, drive, get a few strikes, get a few fish, drive, get a few fish.
Tacking on it, couldn't get anything to bite, re-tacking anything. You turn back on it, you come back across it 6 times after getting one platter, never see anything again. Whether it was 1 fish or 6 fish, doesn't matter how many the platter was, it's not repeating a single fish in the area. You turn back on it a dozen times, you still have nothing. Everything was on food.
They were zigging, we were zagging. And then the wind was from the south yesterday too. That was never good for the bite.
West.
And the west.
Hit.
Yeah.
The west hit, and there was no activity anywhere. And it really pushed the water in a lot, it seemed like. I mean, I don't got access to the charge feed, our internet was down, but it felt like that water moved way in a hurry.
Yeah, we got about 80 on the boat. Good grade. There's I just put 3 that were in the 20, 22 pound class down a minute ago. But there's only 3 or 4 fish that are under 10 pounds. I don't know. Some days are like that. I've seen where you just put pounds on the boat, and then you go out the next trip and you're scratching up 2s and 3s all day long, lucky to get 100 fish. It's kind of as overall, we kind of like 100 tuna a day is a good tuna day. It's not a great tuna day, but it's good. We're happy with 100 tuna. So 80 tuna for the trip is a little disappointing, but it's all good. It's fishing. Can't win them all. I've done worse. I know that. We'll get it done better. What did we get? We did like 280 our first trip out last year, didn't we?
I don't even remember. We would have done a lot better on this trip if we wouldn't have had so many issues that kept us from going where we wanted.
Yeah, mechanical issues definitely took the confidence out of going for the long run. That's true, Shannon. That's some Rodney back there. He's just hungry for one more tuna. One more! Had a blast fishing with Rodney.
I can't believe we actually made it through this trip without having gone over many issues we had.
Yeah, Jill persevered once again. Kept us out here making money.
The random, clampages. I mean, I didn't want to have to shut down the motor because I couldn't guarantee that the batteries were charged enough to restart it. We couldn't contact anybody if we shut down and couldn't get it started. I mean, one of the risks is always that you shut it down and can't get it started when you're out there. So a diesel, you leave it running because at least if it's running, it ain't just going to shut off. I mean, except for some of them have an electric fuel. It's most of the older school ones will just keep running as long as you just keep the throttle up. You just keep going. It ain't going to stop. Mechanical fuel pump is just going to keep going. Lose battery power, lose all your power. As long as you don't shut it down, it's going to keep running. Keep fueling it, it's going to keep running. Fuel, oil, and air. It'll just keep running. But we didn't want to shut it down out there.
We had a little bit of overheating issues yesterday that Phil saved the day on, but since then, it's been over 24 hours, right?
Yeah, after the first several times of it overheating, after we finally isolated that bus heater system by using the two wrenches and a pair of vice grips to clamp the two ends. And after we did that, we've been issue-free with that particular part of the system. A couple other issues. We had a clog in the raw water intake, and we've got somewhere I'm getting air into my steering system, and the compass stopped working, and I mean, we got a few things to fix, but we're here, we're back, we caught,
Let's see, I missed the question here. Lee, yeah, we have to sell the tuna by the fish, and we're allowed to cut them for people.
After the fish is sold, we can help you process it.
Yeah.
But we've got people on hand to help with that.
Yeah, we're not allowed to sell a fillet without the whole fish going with it.
Yeah. Once that sale's been made, I can help you cut your fish. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
But I can't sell you a processed product.
And Rodney, he's a fish cutting machine. Yeah, she's doing good. We used up all of our reserve water, and we ended up melting ice in buckets to maintain a emergency reserve water, which we have not had to tap into.
Yeah.
So we got emergency water if we needed it. And I know Phil's going to be twisting some wrenches down there, and he's got lots of wrenches.
I'm going to take that system just out. It should have had shut-off valves on that part of that system, the flow system for that bus heater, but it doesn't have anything like that, and it's all run through conduits that I don't have access to. Just what it needs into, you can't maintain and see the line. So it got deteriorated, and I didn't see it, and I couldn't find where the leak was, and that's the only possibility that I can't see the leak without going internally to the motor and it leaking through places it shouldn't be. So before it was a catastrophic issue, I checked that one last thing by clamping those hoses with the only thing I could find, and that the pressure out of the system.
Oh, it's a tangle. The way it was moving, it looked fishy for a minute, but it's just a tangle.
Worked good enough to isolate the system just with a pair of wrenches and a pair of vice grips, so We now know that the problem's in that part of the system. It was a lucky guess. So, pretty simple, straightforward to repair that one. Probably just isolate that from the system and not use that. I don't need it with my generator as long as I keep a running generator on the boat. We've got electric heat and it's a small enough boat. I mean, it's not hard to heat. We could always bring the barbecue inside if we had to. We have plenty of fire extinguishers.
Sunny all day the first day. We had nice foggy cloud breaks yesterday and today. Hasn't been up until now. Sun's back out, but haven't taken too much of a beating under the sun. Dehydrated as always on a multi-day trip. Been drinking plenty of water, but I feel dehydrated. Ready for the world's best shower. How's your hand, Tommy? Chat wants to see. Want to make sure you're taking care of it. As good as new. Welcome in, Cape Fear. We're off the Oregon coast here. We're just finishing up a tuna trip. The water's still warm enough to make us not want to pull the gear out yet, but it's the wrong color. Don't have high hopes of catching a fish, but I thought that like 10 fish ago. I was giving up about 10 fish ago, and we keep getting them. Been nice grades.
We never reproduced by turning on it. I mean, every time we tried to repeat it, never hit again, so I stopped trying. Keep zigzagging.
Yeah.
Cover some ground.
Yeah, we're trolling towards home, Gary.
Almost here.
I think Bill actually even got a little sleep, maybe a little bit.
I got a couple hours in today.
That's more.
I still got to stay, especially having all the issues. I had to keep getting up all night long to make sure everything's okay.
A couple hours is more than normal. Slimer, welcome in, buddy.
Out there and ground out a few more fish and then drove in the night, but I need to be rested to be able to crunch numbers tomorrow. I'm going to tell you, and I know with the compass not working, driving at night is going to be pretty difficult. So I decided I want to try to hit the dock before dark. That was my goal. Which as soon as we get under the reef, we'll want to go ahead and pull that flopper. But with the way that we're going here, I want to make sure to keep it in the water until we get a little protected down there. Because we're going to keep just this boat's not the greatest in following seas without it.
Copy that. What's our temp? Oh, we're getting down 59. We ended up getting stuck in hot water yesterday.
It was only 66-degree water for 30, 40 miles.
Changes fast. It was like same area where we were hitting them, but very next day it was 66 degrees. And then no Starlink, no cell phone service, no way to update anything and find any current information on any reports or anything. So we just stuck it out and made enough fish to make it count.
Had burgers.
Yeah, we had
Barbecue still works.
had 5-star burgers. Hey, welcome in, Harris Family Fishing.
You can see the porpoise right there, right in front of us. Two of them in tow. It's this big one.
Bill, he don't stop. He is like literally a machine. But he's not quite full machine because he has feelings and he cares about people. Machines don't. He likes to feed people. Machines don't care if you're hungry.
God, no. Figure I got plenty of time to sleep when I'm dead.
Bill says he's got time to sleep when he's dead. $69, Gary says, was his magic temperature for the monster tuna. Gary, I'm like craving tuna. I can't wait to eat tuna when we get home.
Yeah, I need to get some more sauce up there.
For sure, Gary.
Mosquitoes is the best.
Gary says your burgers are worth it for the trip alone.
Yeah, right.
So it's for sure, but don't tell him that, Gary. He'll start paying us in burgers.
We eat so good on the equipment boat that that's the only time we can gain weight when we're working. So hard to afford to eat right at home. I mean, when the business is taking care of it, we can afford to actually eat. You need the high protein when you're out here working. You need some solid food out here working the kind of hours that we put in. And when we're out here, we don't have access to that, so the business pays for the meals. So the business pays to feed us while we're unable to do so ourselves. But we get to eat good.
Yeah, slime time. You got some great sales videos. Like I buy stuff off Amazon and like sometimes it's during crab season when I haven't slept in like 3 days and I don't pay enough attention before I click the process payment thing, and so I ended up with like a 10-foot or a 12-foot fishing pole that's one of those rods that you did like one of your commercial type videos with on like 3-day tuna trip, but I can't even think of the name of the rod because I'm not brain dead right now. But yeah, I caught a salmon on that thing trolling on the way out. And I thought about your video and I was like, man, if I didn't have this rod already, I would have bought one. Your video was that good, bro. YouTube's hard, man. Don't get discouraged. Just keep plugging along. The internet's ruthless. But it's also pretty cool. Oh yeah, there you go. There's Tommy's sunburst, Murphy. Look at that, man. It's gnarly. Sorry, Tommy. He fell asleep in the sun, man. Shit, we're getting replaced, Tommy. Everybody's volunteering to work for burgers. These extra tufts or the Grundens there? Oh, I didn't buy it, but I would have if I didn't already own it. It was that big tiger, or I don't know. Like I said, I'm brain dead for the word. That rod.
The ugly stick?
Yeah, ugly stick. That's the word I was looking for. Tuna tarded. Stacking it out. I'll show you guys some of the fish in the hole here. Yeah, the blue toques are a thing of beauty, Scotty. We absolutely love these things. They hold water, hold ice good. This is day number 3 for some of these, but they were rock solid, and there's no doubt in my mind that these would hold for another day. We could fish on it and be fine. But weather permitting, and our market's already scheduled for tomorrow. Ooh, that's a good one. Watch out, Phil. Smokers coming in. Looks toothy. This was our kill box. We throw them in here. Kept this thing really clean. Keep it sitting like that. And then the first fish will kind of fold the blanket over itself. We're, I don't know, we know we could do a lot better setups. And if we fish for albacore more, we would definitely, but Bill was talking about putting a couple posts here, metal posts, where when you flick the albacore in, the hook catches it, sends the fish over here, and you fling your hook right back out. But we just flung them in on the blanket, and then de-hooked them and got them out there pretty quick. And then we would bleed them out here for a minute, and then we'd put them right in here. It was full of good slush water. Bled them all out in here while they were still swimming. They took their last swim in there. We still have a ton of ice and a ton of room for more fish. That back fish hole never got touched. It's full of ice other than minus whatever's melted off. Those 3 toads, that was the last 3 fish we caught. The absolute toads. Easy 20 pounds. I saw a shadow movement and I thought it was coming in. Yeah, they worked out so good for those pits. It's almost like they were built.
Jumping on the bow right now.
Huh?
We got porpoises.
Oh,
On the bow right
oh,
now.
nice. We better take a look. I guess we got porpoise. Oh yeah, they're everywhere. Get us a little dolphin show here. Porpoise, golf porpoises. They look like little killer whales. I never get tired of stuff like this. A little treat, like the ocean is saying, thank you, come again. So cool. Hell yeah. Ooh, they're fast. Hey, John, welcome in. Getting a little porpoise show here. Come on up, brother. It's killer view up here. It's way cool. Brother Rodney. Super fun fishing with Rodney this trip. Oh, they are. I thought they were bored with us already, but they're still here. And just like that, I guess, oh, there they are. I thought they were bored with it, but they're still here. Okay, I just switched over my phone's connection to Starlink. Did that improve the quality or make it worse? Hey, welcome back, Holy Mackerel. Yeah, for some reason my offshore Starlink, there's something messed up. I gotta call them or something. They're hard to get a hold of. Elon Musk has too many people to wade through. I have time to get, you know. You had time to take my money, Elon. Figure it out. Yeah, I wouldn't blow off your Slime Time channel. You got some hours into that and got some watch time. I'd keep going with that one. Don't need to completely rebrand, I don't think, but it's nothing wrong with having a backup channel. Even got another channel that I got distracted with and did a bunch of work thinking that I was gonna make some money, but it's pretty belly up, but I still had fun making it. Gonna do more, not giving up on it. Just don't have time. It's low on my priority list at the moment. Oh, you killed it, huh? No more slime time? It's like they're bored with this, Rodney.
Huh?
I think they're bored with this.
Yeah. I got a last shot, I got those two going really good together.
Nice.
For now. I bet we see more, we stay there long enough. Now, 2 years back, well, lots of years back, I was working at the Taylor Maru, believe it or not. Me and Chris were coming in from a black cod trip, and the dolphins got so thick around us that I went out on the bow and had my hand out, and they just kept touching my hand.
Wow.
Just repeatedly jumping out right off the bow and touching my hand. I never touched so many dolphins in my life that day. It blew my mind.
That's so
we
cool.
got into the area. It looked like there was almost a square mile of dolphins around us. It was amazing. I've never seen such a pod so huge in my life. But it was just one of those blessings you get being out here in this world.
Nice. How many subs you at, Rodney?
Huh?
How many subs you at?
37 last time I looked.
37, so
Sign me up.
he's getting close. Yeah, if you haven't subbed to Rodney, he needs 13 more and he can start streaming. Fish Tough supports Rodney. We're proud to support Rodney. That's true, Smurfy. He says you turn around and we'll see Rodney riding atop a dolphin into the sunset.
What's that?
He says turn around and we'll see you riding off into the sunset on a dolphin.
Now I'm whale riding, boys and girls.
He's going for the whale. He's gonna go big.
Yep, that's his voice. I found the whale in a heartbeat.
Yeah, it's supposed to work like that, Shannon. It's kind of been the opposite for me. It seemed like my streaming was going better until I upgraded to Starlink, and now I want the Starlink to work, and my streams have been way inconsistent. But I wouldn't have been able to stream this off my phone. Last year the Tuna were close and it was off the phone, but I would have liked a little bit better picture quality. Hey, thanks, Mama Cookie. Appreciate that. That came on and disappeared really fast. Thank you very much, Mama Cookie. Oh, there it is. Sent the thumbs up. Appreciate that. Finish icing down those fish, and then I don't know, before I go climbing down there, what do you guys and gals think? Should I kill this stream and upload some shorts and then start the stream back up in like a half hour? Because I got 3 or 4 good shorts already made up. I just got to upload them, add some music to them, and they're good to go. I can post those shorts and then start a new stream up. I'm pretty excited for you guys to see these shorts. So I think, and I'm gonna ice the fish. It's kind of hard to do the icing thing with the swinging phone. So I will. I'll kill this for now, and we'll see you on some shorts here in a minute. Thanks to everybody. Appreciate you being here. I'll see you in about a half hour.